Awesome. So yay, thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. We're really excited to share a little healthy living with you guys and just how much fun we have in this community. It really is a blessing. So yeah, I'm just going to share my screen and I'm actually going to pass it to my friend Christa. Hang on, let me make sure I do this right. Y'all see that? Okay. Christa, are you there?
Yes.
I'm gonna let you start the first.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Christa Caldwell-Pretlow, and I'm super excited to introduce you to such an amazing program, this wellness program. We Are Unhealthy is the title. I know it's kind of like, oh my God, we're unhealthy, but most people are. And why? 1 in 4 people will die of heart disease. 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer. 1 in 3 will have diabetes by 2050, and 1 in 5 children are obese. Okay, and it says our children are more harmed by poor diet than by exposure to drugs, alcohol, tobacco combined. So that's serious. That's pretty serious. And so we talk about the environmental toxins and how they're increasing. So look at all of the different things and examples that we use all the time, right? We have pollution, water contaminants, we have pesticides, prescriptions, OTC drugs, chemicals, skincare products, hair care product, plastic, all these things that we use. And every time we use them, our environment become more ill. Okay. And so with that, our food quality is decreasing as well. So more than 50% of what Americans eat is processed. I know that full well. My daughter and I, really quick story, she goes to school with me, and she would say, Mommy, let's stop at McDonald's. And I'm like, oh, Hannah, McDonald's, right? And so I said, fine, let's get some fries. So we'll get some fries. And then we were like, oh, these fries taste like nothing. Nothing, right? And then we say, well, let's try Burger King fries. And we go to Burger King fries, and they taste a little better, but they still taste like nothing. Why? Because they're processed and we're not getting the things that we need. So it says more than 50% of what American eats is processed. We have preservatives, flavor enhancers, we have synthetic vitamins, growth hormones, GMOs, less nutrition, pesticides, trans fats, look, artificial colors. Did you know that broccoli could lose 50% to 80% of key nutrients before you even purchase it? So before you even walk out of the grocery store, it loses the nutrients that we need to maintain a healthy lifestyle and a long life. Okay. And so what can we do to be a healthier us? We can exercise, we can sleep 7 to 8 hours. Oh, that's a biggie for me. We can manage stress. That's a biggie for me. We could drink, matter of fact, all these are biggies for me. How about that? We can drink water, more water. We can use safer products, and we can eat real food, right? And so let's focus on the fruits and vegetables. So experts agree that most diseases are preventable with good nutrition. And oh my God, when you eat the right foods, you feel it inside of your body. It feels so good to be healthy, right? So we talk about oxidative stress and antioxidants. So the bad news is about oxidative stress is that it causes aging and disease. I don't know about you, but I know I got to get older because, you know, the more we get older, that means we're living, and that's a good thing, right? But I don't want to look like I don't want to look like death either, right? And so it's amazing because I just turned 42, and I know that a lot of the things that I'm having now, like my skin, it wouldn't have been as I'm gonna say as clear, as vibrant if I wasn't putting the right things in my body, right? And so the good news is that antioxidants in fruits and vegetables protect the cells from oxidative stress. And that's the good news. So that's why the news isn't that fruits and vegetables are good for you. It's that they're so good for you, they could save your life. So we need 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. I don't know about you, but for me, that is a task. First of all, I'm a bird eater. Okay. And if I need that, athletes need, well, I am an athlete now, right? But athletes need to eat even more. Why so many? Because it produce is picked before nutrients fully developed, transported thousands of miles. 90% of Americans don't eat enough servings, and we don't get enough variety from the rainbow. Just think about what we eat daily, right? And then you talk about the multivitamins versus the whole foods. And we have, I remember, when the COVID really started to explode, everybody was going out buying multivitamins, right? Well, let's look at this. And I didn't even know this before this program. 70% of Americans are trying to fill gaps with multivitamins. A multivitamin has a few isolated nutrients. An apple has approximately 10,000 phytonutrients working in synergy. Research shows that isolated vitamins may do more harm than good. I didn't know that, right? I don't know about you. Oh, wow. That's me, you guys, on that screen. All right. And so I have the honor of actually telling you, I'm just giving you a brief background about myself and who you're speaking to. My name is Christa Sarita Caldwell Pretlow. They call me Christa Sarita. And yes, I do use all my names. I'm 42 years old. I'm a mom of two. One is about to turn 21. The other is about to turn 17. I'm a wife for over 18 years. I'm a high school math teacher and inclusion consultant. And I'm also a lupus warrior. And my journey here at this in this amazing program is because of the lupus. I have always been kind of athletic. I thought I ate okay. I didn't come in a house. I didn't grow up in a household where we had a lot of sugar in the house or anything like that. I was very active, but somewhere along the line, my body just couldn't take what all the stress and all the lack of nutrients that I wasn't getting. And I was already a bird eater. I have to force myself to eat and I have to force myself to drink. And it's not on purpose. I just don't eat a lot. And then when I was putting what I put in my body, I know I wasn't getting the amount of nutrients that I needed. So when I was diagnosed with lupus, I'm not a medication kind of girl. And I told my doctor knew that. And I told my doctor, I said, what do I need to do to get rid of this thing? And I knew it couldn't go away per se, but I needed to try to get it as much out of my system as possible. And he said, the only chances you really have of fighting this thing is so you have to change your way. You have to change your lifestyle. So I had to exercise more and I had to make sure I put more fruits. And that's the first thing they told me, Christa, you got to consume more fruits and vegetables. Me consume more fruits and vegetables? Oh yeah, right. Like, okay, you just giving me a death sentence because I know me. And when I first found out, I tried to just go all in and I crashed. And then when I crashed, I wasn't eating it anyway. So I needed something to help me bridge the gap. I needed something to say, okay, Christa, I know you're working on learning how to cook, in a healthier manner. I know that you're working on, putting more fruits and vegetables, but what can I do right now? Well, let me tell you, my girlfriend Cassandra was on Facebook and my husband and her husband, they're really good friends. And she invited me to a yoga program. It was a yoga outside. I knew nothing about this, but I just talked to my doctor. And this is what I love about the universe, how it just lines up, right? It knows what you need at that time. And when I went to this yoga event, they was handing out these gummies. And I said, can I have one, please? And I said, oh, this is good, but there's only a couple in there. And I said, can I get a couple more packs? And they gave me a couple more packs. And then I started reading. I said, wait, this is fruits and vegetables? And then I was like, oh my God, well, I need to consume more. And then the more and more I got the information, the more and more I needed this in my life. And from that, it's been over a year. And when I tell you, I had COVID, I fought that thing like a champ. I work in a public school system. I've been negative ever since. My energy, I became a fitness instructor for a step class. My energy, I always had like high energy, but now I really have the energy. I feel good in my body. I'm regulated. My body knows when it's not putting in the right food. My body, like it yearns for fruits and vegetables. And so that's my story. I'm on a journey along with my girlfriend, Allison, who I'm about to pass it over to. And let me tell you, I'm super duper proud of her journey. I've known her a couple of years now. She's a wonderful person, and I'm so proud. And Allison, you are glowing. So I know you're taking your juice plus. I know you are. So I'm gonna turn this part over to you.
Thanks, Christa. And yes, I am. Hi, everyone. My name is Allison. For those of you who don't know me, I am going to share a little bit about my journey. So I was introduced to this community by Christa. I was over her house one day looking in her cabinets, and I saw these little packets of these chewables. I'm like, hey, what's that? But I tasted it before I asked. And I was like, oh, these are kind of good. What is it? And she was like, oh, they're fruits and vegetables. I didn't believe her. So I turned over the pack, and she was right. I read broccoli, I read cauliflower, I read apples. I was like, this is not real. What is this? So she told me more about it, and I couldn't be so more excited to become part of this program. So let me tell you, I started taking them, and I really wasn't sticking to it, something new. But then I started getting more and more involved and taking them more religiously. I had some blood work done. My doctor called me. She was like, what are you doing? I was like, why? She said, your blood work is actually normal. And I had not been normal for probably 10 years after my surgery. So she was super excited for me. She said, whatever you're doing, please keep doing. Don't stop, because I am super excited for you and how your life is going. My skin is glowing. Yes, thank you very much. I'm not exercising like Christa, but I am drinking water and I'm taking my Juice Plus, and it has made the difference. So I want to tell you, this community is awesome. I hope you guys will join me. We are having so much fun getting healthy, staying healthy, and living longer. So that's my story. And that's it. I'm going to turn that over to Cassie. She's awesome, you guys. Wait to hear her story.
Thank you, Allison. And thanks, Christa. I love your stories. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Cassie. I am a mom of three, runner, health coach. But when I was actually pregnant with my second child, my son, I started having some health issues that actually made things kind of difficult. I started having troubles actually swallowing my food, but I ignored it, thought it was part of the pregnancy. And it wasn't until my husband actually told me to go get checked out by the doctors that I finally gave in and did it. And that's actually when I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease that there's no cure for. So, of course, it stressed me out a little because, I have a family to take care of, and now I got to worry about my health issues as well. So, my kids about a year ago, they weren't really eating a lot of fruits and veggies. And I felt like I was fighting with them constantly to try to get them to, even eat, a little bit of something on their plate. It was hard. It was a struggle. So when my mom and actually Jessica introduced me to these plant concentrates and the shakes, which our family loves so much, and then I saw the research and the fact that our kids could get it for free, I knew that this was something that was missing in our lives and I needed to give it a try. So, we just really made a lot of simple changes. We added those whole food concentrates, and just by making healthier choices for our family and eating more plant-based, I've actually been able to get off the medicine that was prescribed for me. It's been about a little over a year now. So that's exciting. And, the best part about it too, is that I joined this incredible community of people who really support each other and want to see each other grow. And I love that I'm able to, just make a living doing something that I'm passionate about. And it's been a blessing for our family financially as well. I don't have to stand in the grocery line wondering if there's enough money in my account anymore. And I don't have to miss my kids' activities anymore. I used to work, in cosmetics. So it was retail hours, nights, weekends, holidays, things like that. So I missed a lot. But now I'm thankful that I don't have to. I'm around for everything. So thank you for letting me share my story with you. And you may be wondering, what is Juice Plus? So Juice Plus really adds that nutrition from over 30 fruits, veggies, and berries to your diet. They're whole foods. They're harvested at the peak of ripeness, so nutrition's intact. It's produce that is pulverized, not juiced. It's dried into powders at low temperatures to really preserve that nutrition. And they're plant powders, so they're put into capsules or delicious chewables. And they're full spectrum omega. We use omega-rich algae, berries, and seeds. And we're just looking to make that one simple change. So, we have our 3 different blends. We have our fruit, we have our veggie, and we also have our berry blend. So, the fruit, you have cherry, apple, beet, peach, pineapple. I'm not going to read them all, but there's a lot. We have beet, broccoli, cabbage, lemon, carrot, blackberry, artichoke, bilberry, blackcurrant. So I don't know who is getting that much variety in their diet. But as you can see, this definitely helps us bridge that gap. And we have our plant-based omegas. So, they're omega fatty acids to really support a broad array of health benefits, especially for your heart, your brain, your joints, your skin, your eyes. They are 100% plant-based, pure, sustainable, full spectrum omega, cold pressed, and they are vegan capsules as well. So, our Juice Plus Complete Shakes, they're, vegan, they're made with non-GMO ingredients, they're gluten and dairy free. They have about 13 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber, they're low glycemic, they stabilize your blood sugar. So, they have broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, alfalfa, chickpea powder, millet, quinoa, amaranth, pea protein, rice protein, water wash soy, and mushrooms. And I know a lot of people sometimes get concerned when they hear about soy, but the safety of the soy really does depend on the source. It's the whole soybean, minimally processed, that you're going to find in our Juice Plus Complete. And it's the best and most balanced defense against disease. So we're just looking to bridge that gap from what you probably eat to what you should be eating. And Juice Plus is unique because it's a food. It's not a multivitamin. It has a food label. It's made with non-GMO ingredients. It's vegan. It's kosher. It's dairy and gluten-free. It's NSF certified. So, what's on the label is exactly what you're going to get. There's no banned substances. It's also NSF sports certified for professional athletes. And it's the most researched brand name nutritional product in the world with over 35 peer-reviewed published clinical studies. And Juice Plus is not about treating or curing any specific condition or disease. It's simply, healthful plant-based nutrition. It's highly concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch. And it's supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research. And the research, is gold standard, leading hospitals and universities. It's randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled, it's tested on the product itself. It's human clinical trials, and it's ethical. And you can see all the research that's been done by different universities like Vanderbilt, Maryland, Georgetown University. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can see that there's, extensive research done on our products. And the results have attracted thousands of doctors. It contributes to cardiovascular wellness, supports a healthy inflammatory response, supports quality of life, supports healthy cholesterol, LDL, and triglyceride metabolism, also supports healthy lung function, healthy skin and gums, supports your immune system, and helps maintain healthy DNA, reduces that oxidative stress, which we all know causes aging, and it's absorbed by the body. So there's really nothing else available anywhere in the world with or without a prescription that's been clinically proven to do what Juice Plus has been proven to do. And the research shows, children's ages 4 to 18, along with a full-time college student, can receive Juice Plus for free for up to 4 years with a paying adult. Families that have taken Juice Plus for at least a year consistently, they've actually filled out a survey. And at the beginning of it, there were 60% were missing fewer days of school, 56% were taking fewer over-the-counter prescription drugs, 71% were drinking more water, 66% were visiting the doctor less, 71% were consuming less fast food and soft drinks, and 61% were actually eating more fruits and vegetables. And I really love that we have something else that we can also add to our line too. We have our tower garden, which is the future of growing. So, you can grow your own produce on your patio or even indoors. You don't have to be an expert at growing. We have our tower garden home and our tower garden flex. It uses 98% less water, 90% less space, 30% more yield, grows 3 times faster, and it's safe and nutritious. And another great program that we have is our Shred 10. It's actually a detox where you can jumpstart your health. So if you're looking for a program where you can, shred those food toxins and habits that aren't serving you, this is great. It has 10 guidelines, group coaching, free resources, cookbooks, and you get a lot of support, and it's fun too. So, the fact is our fat cells are really surrounded by toxins. So to prevent them from really harming our vital organs, a lot of people will diet or over exercise. So, that fat is stored in your vital organs. So you need to burn that fat, so a lot of us will diet over exercise, which actually stresses the body. So by cleansing the body, you're actually getting, shedding that fat, getting rid of those toxins. So, it's really not about being skinny. It's about being healthy first. And Juice Plus is affordable, for $2.50 a day, you can get our fruit, veggie, and berry blend. It's free for kids for $2.33 a serving for our shake. It's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. And for $1 a day, you can get our omegas. And I am going to pass it on to Jessica. I can't wait for you guys to hear her story. You there, Jess?
I'm here. Oh
Cool.
my gosh. I love working with all you girls. You girls are just so much fun. And I love all your stories and your health journeys. I'm just so thankful to be a part of them with you guys. So yeah, I'm Jessie Lipicki. I am in Washington, New Jersey. I'm a nutrition coach. I'm also an OCR athlete. My husband's in the picture here. He's from Jersey originally. I'm from Georgia originally. But yeah, so my health journey looked a little bit differently. So I am in my 30s now. I'm definitely healthier in my 30s than I was in my 20s. In my 20s, I had you can see my 10-year challenge here. I had very painful and severe acne. I was overweight, and I was actually diagnosed with something called PCOS, if you've heard of it, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And at the time, long story short, I had a friend that kind of showed me about a, plant-based diet and how you can really, help a lot of those things with, better nutrition. So I started to implement those things. And you guys, I just saw so many incredible improvements. It was unreal. I was able to clear up my skin. I don't even wear makeup anymore. I lost weight, and I found out that I actually reversed my PCOS. And this was just from, eating more whole food, plant-based diet. And so then, when I learned about this incredible community and a way to, flood our bodies with just so much incredible nutrition every day, of course, it was like the light bulbs were going off for me. It just made so much sense because I knew, the more that I could just get into my body, I knew the better that it would function. And boy, was I right. We had more energy within our first week. We had a lot less inflammation, aches and pains everywhere. And the biggest thing that I think we have noticed with our health, we weren't really looking to change anything, but it's one of those things I think back on. We used to get sick all the time, you guys. It was like, the normal thing. You get a cold here and there. And my husband would get his, sinus infections. And I had 4 colds back to back to back, and I couldn't shake them. So anyway, long story short, since getting started, that hasn't happened for us. And it just dawned on us, oh my gosh, so we haven't been sick in 2.5 years. So it's been a crazy 2.5 years, but we're really thankful for that. We know that, it's not a coincidence. We know there's research to back that up. So it's just really awesome to know that we're just protected. I like to think of it as like my nutritional safety belt too. And, I won't leave the house without my Juice Plus. But you guys, I cannot speak enough about the community. I just want to mention that too. Like you got to hear from some amazing girls tonight, and just the community is just, it's the best community I've ever been a part of. It really is. Like everybody just wants to see you succeed, whatever your goals are. And, this business has really just been a gift to our family. It's given us more blessings than we ever thought possible. I was able to walk away from my 9 to 5 as well. And, I get to live my dream life, and we're really excited about for what's to come. Our next goal is to get my husband home. He has a hospital job, and we're just done. We're just done with it. We're ready to get him out of there. They're mandating the V, and we're not having it anymore. So we're really excited for the gift that this company has given us. So, and just being a part of just all of these incredible women's lives, and being a part of this amazing community that just lifts you up and just pours into you. It really is just a gift. So, we would be doing you guys a disservice if we didn't share a little bit about the mission as well. So I will do that with you guys tonight. So yeah, we've been around for over 50 years. Since 1970, our mission has been to inspire healthy living around the world, and to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people as possible realize their dreams. And our core beliefs are very simple, right? We have the longevity, we're authentic, the quality is there. You saw the research with Cassie. I cannot speak enough about the community. You just got to come check it out for yourself. And it's simple, right? And count everything on one hand. And we're all approachable, can't you tell? So our mission is also really unique. Like I said, we were founded in 1970. We're in over 20 countries. We're a wellness industry, and we have over 15 billion in sales since inception. And our model is unique as well, you guys. It's super simple, low investment. It's only $52 to get started, and you get to work from anywhere. Very small focused product line, consumable products. So it's residual. I have customers that have been buying from me for 2.5 years. And it's, no inventory, it's low overhead. We have our business websites and our support center. They literally take care of everything for us. They bill, ship, and collect. All we have to do is love on people. And the commission levels are permanent. So we also have business investment bonuses and benefits packages at upper leadership levels, which I'm really excited to share with you guys because I actually just hit this level. And honest to God, you guys, I used to work in corporate America. I've never seen benefits like this company gives us. They have medical, dental, vision, life insurance, long-term disability, acupuncture, chiropractic care, family tuition reimbursement. We don't have kids yet, but I know I'll send them to school for free. Monthly expense allowance, and even a Christmas bonus. So it really is. It's all of the qualities of a top business opportunity, right? So it's a name brand product. We have a tried and proven system, and we lock arms with you and we help you at every step of the way. It's just about loving on people, building a network of people that just love to help others. And, consumer to consumer, we have, your website, you got your social channels and texting, and that's all it takes. That's it. And the mentoring, you guys, I cannot speak enough about the mentoring here. We really do. They lock arms with you. We lock arms with you, and we help you at every step of the way. You're a blessing, whether you want to do a little or a lot here. There's no pressure. And that's what I love about this community, and we give back. So we're the title sponsor for the St. Jude's Memphis Marathon Weekend, which is the largest one-day fundraising event for St. Jude. We also, went too far. We also pledge a Tower Garden to every single Boys and Girls Club in North America. And we donate 10 million complete meals through the Volunteers of America and Children's Hunger Fund. So it's just sharing and changing lives, right? So I found a simple way to flood my body with over 30 whole foods every day. Share on social media, build a following, and share your experiences and your recommendations. Share education, send a video or invite to an event just like this one, right? Share a free resource. Like Cassie said, we have a ton of them to give to people. And I love this about our company. The amount of your earnings is a direct reflection of the number of people you're helping. And that's the beautiful part about it here. The more people you help, the more money you can make. And we're not making any income claims here. We know it's not for everybody, but guys, if you guys knew me, honestly, anybody can do this. It's just the harder and smarter you work, the more you can earn. And this is just a little bit about why our partners love this opportunity. There's a community of like-minded people who support me. I get paid to share my story and be myself and connect with people in a real way. I'm doing that right now with you guys. I'm partnering with a 50-year-old company that's both stable and innovative, and I get to be a stay-at-home parent and contribute to my household income. I found an exciting new career, and all the tools for success are available to me. So, we just invite you to join us in inspiring healthy living around the world. What could this business look like for you? Do you want to make a difference? Do you want to cover a car payment? Do you want to enjoy more time or financial options? Or do you want to just give back to your community? Whatever it is, we just want to invite you guys to join us. Come check out our community. We have the best community. We really do. We're always just pouring into people and providing more and more education from not only medical professionals around the world. We do Wellness Wednesdays. We've taught kombucha making. We did a intro to a plant-forward diet to help you make it fun. Burrito parties, pamper yourself, like you name it, we do it. So we have a really good time here in this community, and we would love to have you come check us out and have fun with us too. If you want to come to any of those events that we have coming up, we would love to have you. So I am gonna just, stop the recording here. Thank you guys for coming.